The concluding day of HRM MBA first year, Section C, Monday, 30th September 2019. We covered the projects, we talked about human resource accounting, and we had a look at a very motivational Steve Jobs video. And of course, we said bye-bye to each other. The traditional accounting takes care of material, of plant and machinery. But what about humans? In organization, they are one of the biggest assets. As a matter of fact, in some type of organization, for example, IT, the number of people is so large that not taking into account this capital would give you a very unfair results. So as an extension of the standard accounting, the human resource accounting is coming now more and more in picture. Why did the human resource accounting process came into being? One, to furnish cost value information for making proper and effective management decisions about acquiring, allocating, developing and maintaining human resources. Two, to monitor effectively the use of the human resources by the management. Three, to have an analysis of human asset, whether such assets are conserved, depleted or appreciated. Number four, to aid in the development of management principles and proper decision making for the future by classifying financial consequences of various HR practices. Having introduced the topic, we went to the methods. The cost approach and its limitations, the replacement cost approach, its limitations, the value to the organization, the expense model, and the model in human resource accounting. Then we talked about the limitations of the human resource accounting in general. That was about this concluding topic of human resource accounting in our course. Having introduced the concept, we went to the methods. The cost approach, the replacement cost approach, the present value of future earnings, the value to the organization. We went on to talk about the projects. One of the groups presented and the readiness of the other groups didn't seem much to be there. I'm expecting you, and I want to make it very clear, to participate more in the projects. The project should be such that you are very proud of mentioning it on your resume and LinkedIn. Please do a good job, because this is something that is going to create an employability in your career. The MBA in general is not about studying something. It is about learning the management principles to get a job or to become an entrepreneur. So please do as much as you can for the project. It is more important than the theory lessons. We went on to view the video Steve Jobs Commencement 2005 Stanford. This 11 minutes video can change your life. Stay hungry, stay foolish is the message. What does stay hungry and stay foolish mean? Don't ever be satisfied. Your capacity to learn will depend upon how much empty space do you have to learn. When you hear somebody saying, I know it all, this person or these kind of people aren't going to grow much. We have to stay hungry, we have to stay foolish. The first message from this video is connecting the dots. When Steve left the college and started connecting with only those teachers who was doing something interesting, for example, calligraphy, he was able to use them later in his Macintosh computer. So what's the message? Go to those dots which are interesting, collect several of them, and as the future will come, some of them will get connected. whatever you are curious about, go there, learn that, go in detail. And all these things which you are curious about may look unconnected when you are learning them. But a point will come in future when you will be able to connect the dots. Don't let your curiosity die. The second story that Steve Jobs tells in this interesting video, 2005 commencement speech, is love and loss. I consider this story as the best out of the three. He talks about starting Apple when it's 4,000 people company with billions of revenues. He's fired from it. He forms another company next. The NEXT is bought by Apple. He's back in Apple. So talk about destiny, talk about karma, talk about whatever. Everything that you love, continue to do. And if you lose something, continue to do what you love. The loss actually could make you stronger. The last story that Steve Jobs talked is about the taboo concept of death. And I really like those lines. You can't start living unless you can start talking about death. It is inevitable. The time is short. The clock is ticking. Don't live somebody else's dream. Live your own dream. So these were the three messages from Steve Jobs' video. One, connect the dots. Second, love and loss. And third, the most important perhaps, death. With this, we finished our MBA HRM classroom sessions, day 12. This was the concluding day. I really learnt a lot. I believe that we will cross our way soon. And in the meantime, you have my number, you have my email, there is Google Classroom. There are many ways if you want to get in contact with me. My job is to make you employable, and this time I got the opportunity to teach you this HRM course. Thank you very much. You have been awesome. Bye.